All right, everybody. So today we are going to be trying out this MRE. This is my supper, so I'm going to be eating the whole thing. Thanks for joining me. This was sent to me by my buddy Brad. I'll have links to his channel down in the description. And thank you for sending it. And without any further ado, let's get into this thing. So this is a chili mac, but it is from the XMRE brand. Many of the components will be from their own manufacturers, their own brand name stuff. Sometimes they'll throw some other components in them. I've had one other XMRE, but I promised on a previous video I would eat everything, all the food items in the bag, so we're gonna do it today. But let's go over this. While I'm eating these, as I open one up, at some point I'll put the calories up on the screen, and then once we get all done with all of it, I will put the final calories up somewhere. But if y'all hear any noise in the background, I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but we got a storm coming through. So there have been some thunder and lightning. I apologize if there's some background noise. But without any further ado, let's get into this. Calories are important. This is survival food from a civilian company, so it's probably going to be pretty calorie rich. Like I said, I'll have all that on the screen at different times and then a total at the end. This is a pilot bread single. We have our main here, which is chili mac. Pretty excited about that. I am hungry too. I had a very small lunch. So this is cheese spread with jalapeno, the good cheese spread. Now let's see, this is from Nexos, which is XMRE's brand. The main is as well. The jalapeno cheese spread is made from Welcome Dairy LLC. Not sure. This is XMRE's flameless ration heater. These things are pretty cool. Y'all will get to see some of that. Right, we've got some fig bars and kind of like fig Newtons, I'm sure. And here we have barbecue toasted corn kernels. So that's for the snack. And we have Cool Off Orange vitamin C flavored drink mix, sugar-free. So we'll mix up some of that too. I'm gonna get some stuff together, start putting all this together, and we're gonna eat. All right, so I just got this little plate. These flameless ration heaters from XMRE are pretty cool. They have gusseted bottoms, so you don't have to prop them up against anything, but it's real basic. You have your FRH pouch right here. You put this in the bag, and it's got a steam hole as well, and it's got a Ziploc, so you also don't have to roll them up like the military MREs. So that's kind of nice, makes it a little more user-friendly. I will have a link down below to their website, but I'm also going to put a link to some military MREs that I find on Amazon, because right now military MREs are actually, in my experience, less expensive and usually are more calorie dense than most of your aftermarket ones. But we'll see. If these taste good enough, they might be worth the extra money. All right, so we did that. And then we just take this. There is a fill line, like the military ones. And you do put the food pouch in, you put that in, and then you fill to the fill line. Right about there. And then you zip it up. And then we will set this off to the side. I just have this plate here so I don't damage my table. But these things typically will heat up fairly quick, and the meal will take, usually, it says 3 to 5 minutes. So pretty quick once that thing gets going. So there we go. We'll set that off to the side. If it starts blowing steam or something, I'll bring it back on so y'all can see it. In the meantime, let's make some of this other food and get to eating, because I am hungry. This is my supper, so I hope it tastes. Oh, there it goes. It's already steaming. Y'all see that? It's already going. So yeah, 3 to 5 minutes is probably right. This thing's heating up fast, real fast. And that is very hot and very steamy. So I'm going to set this off the table so the steam doesn't mess with what y'all can see, because it is going to town already, and it is very hot. In fact, it keeps falling over. There we go. All right, gusseted bottom is working now to hold it up, and it is still steaming, just in case y'all want to know. But we'll check back in with that. Now, this came with a pretty cheapo fork, so not quite as nice as the military sporks you usually get. Little napkin. I don't see any salt or pepper pouch. So we just got a cheapo fork and a napkin. We have some of our calorie information there for the main. Get some of this trash out of the way. All right, let's go ahead and mix this drink in case anything tastes bad and I need to wash it down with something. So the drink is orange flavored. And it looks like it's a little chunky. I can smell it. It smells kind of like one of those vitamin C, like emergency powder mixes or something. So this may not be the best tasting drink they make. We shall see if that'll mix in. It's not wanting to mix in with the water right. Let's see. Content says it says half a glass of water. Stir well until contents of the packet are completely dissolved. It says use cold water too, so it should mix in. But we shall see. Sorry, that flameless ration heater fell over again. So perhaps you should prop it up against a rock or something. All right. Well, that is just not wanting to dissolve. So this was, when it was coming out of the package, it was a little chunkier than I was expecting. Usually these powders are pretty fine, but let's see if I can show you this. It almost seems like some moisture got to it or something. You'll see that? That's a chunk out of this packet, and it's not a powder. It's kind of solidified, and it smells like one of those vitamin C mixes. I hope it's not gone bad. But anyway, we'll try it either way, but I may not be too happy with that either. All right, let's try out some of these snacks. So we got roasted corn, barbecue toasted corn kernels, excuse me. These look good. So it's just little corn kernels. The thing just fell over again. I'm gonna prop it up because it's just spilling hot water all over my floor here. So there. I propped it up against the table leg. I don't know how well this is gonna work because it keeps spilling. But corn nuts are the corn kernels are pretty good. Yeah. These get a thumbs up for me. Same barbecue flavor you get on like barbecue flavored sunflower seeds or anything like that. Basically the same barbecue flavor, but in these little corn kernels, good and crunchy. We'll be coming back to those. We have this Pilot Bread single and one little cracker of it. I'm gonna save that to go with the chili as well as the cheese spread because that's to go with the chili too, I'm sure. But I tell you what, since we're here eating this stuff while we wait for that to finish heating, which it should be done soon, we'll go ahead and it says tear here, but it doesn't want to tear. Oh, there it is. There it is. Should I pull my knife back out? No, we got it. So this is the jalapeno cheese spread. I'll just taste a little bit of it. Tastes a bit like if you've ever had any kind of cheese spread in Velveeta, it's just got some jalapeno in it. Got a little bit of heat to it, not super spicy. Of course, I didn't eat much there, but good flavor. For a cheese spread. Tastes like a cheddar cheese spread, like a Cheese Whiz, just denser, or a Velveeta kind of thing with some jalapeno flavor in it and a little tiny bit of heat. I like spicy things. Somebody who doesn't like spicy things may not like those, may not like the heat level, but for me, it's not odd at all. We have these fig bars, which, yep, looks like Fig Newton. Okay. I don't like that as much as a regular fig Newton, just gonna be honest. Doesn't have as much flavor. I love figs. In fact, I've got a fig tree. I got some videos, like shorts I posted of picking figs and stuff. We make fig jam. Maybe I'm spoiled because of that. I'm not a big fan of these fig bars right here. To me, they're not as good as a fig Newton. They're not bad. Like, I will eat the other one. I'm gonna eat everything because this is my supper, so I'm gonna eat it all. But it's definitely not good. It's not something I would be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the store and buy some of those. No. It's emergency food though, and it is sweet. And if you were starving or you were hungry out in the field, it's not bad. You would eat this. You wouldn't be like, oh, that's nasty, I don't want to eat it. It's fine. It's just, it doesn't taste as good as a normal fig Newton to me. These right here, these I would buy a bag of and munch on. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. That's a nice snack. All right, this stuff did not dissolve right. It's kind of nasty looking. I'm gonna taste it. It smells just like emergency, if y'all have ever had that. And it tastes about like it too. Except not as strong because it doesn't want to dissolve in the water. But maybe if it had mixed in, it tastes a little bit better. But it's a vitamin C powder. It's got vitamin C in it and it'd be good for you in a situation. And if the main's nasty, maybe I'll be chugging it to wash it down. We'll see here in just a second though, because I think this is getting close to done. If y'all see that, it is still steaming pretty good, but I am going to open it up. Check this out. I came prepared. I have a bowl to put it in. Normally I would eat it out of the bag, directly out of the bag like I was in the field. But I want y'all to be able to see it, and it's kind of hard to show y'all when it's in a pouch, and that is very hot. These flameless ration heaters, I'm impressed with. If it would stand up on its own like it looks like it's supposed to, I'd be super impressed. But that thing heat up way faster than the military ones I'm used to. And this is hot, like very hot, 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 hot. Yep, we're gonna set that off to the side, munch on snacks for just a minute longer, and then we'll come back to it. Because it is very hot, too hot for me to really mess with. But yeah, it heated up good. And I would say it's too hot for me to mess with, and then I sit there and mess with it. But in the meantime, hope y'all are doing good today. Thanks for joining me. On the bag, this says it's menu number 3 from XMRE. Now Brad, from Brad's Journey, sent this to me. So I'm not sure if these are the XR13s or if they're their standard, or XT1300, I think is their high-end one or something. But I'm not sure if it's that or if it's one of their standard Trillion MREs. But I'll tell you, these corn nuts are pretty good. I hope the main's good. If y'all enjoy this content, please leave me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If I get enough interest in this, I'll get a case of these things and try them, or I'll eat some regular MREs. I've got a couple cases of standard military MREs. I've got some emergency rations that were handed out during Hurricane Helene. I've got a couple cases of those. They're low sodium though, so it's gonna have to get a lot of likes on these videos and views, because I've only tried one of those and it was not great. Those low sodium meals, I don't know. And it had a very strange smoothie, like sweet potato and grape, I think it was. It was odd, but probably more nutrient rich than some stuff. That being said, if it gets enough likes, enough interest, whatever, if y'all want to see it, I'm gonna eat it all eventually anyway, so I don't mind eating some of it on camera if y'all want to see it. Just let me know, leave me a comment. If you've tried any of these XMREs and you have a favorite meal or something, let me know. Whew. Still hot, still very hot. Oh. But I'm hungry, so I need to get it out of this pouch so I can blow on it and tell y'all how it tastes and eat my supper, because this is it for the day. It's chili mac. I'll show y'all in just a sec. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing. You won't be able to because it's in a bowl, but once I get it out, I'll show you the bowl. Hot, 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 hot. Right? No, I'm not throwing the trash on the floor. I'm throwing it on that plate that I had down there. So here we go. This is what it looks like. This is the chili mac from XMRE. That was everything in the pouch. And let me give it a taste. Y'all ready? That's hot. The smell has me concerned. Okay, kind of bland. Surprising to say, but it's kind of bland. I'll try it with some of the stuff here in a second, but let me give it a good another taste. Wow, it says it has 750 milligrams of sodium in it, but to me, I wish they'd given me a salt packet with my knife or my fork. They didn't give me a knife. Don't need one. But I wish they had. Maybe it'll add some salt if I use this cheese stuff. All right, let's give it one more try. But we're gonna do it like I think they intended. So let's get some of this cheese, put it on this thing. Get some of this. That might add some flavor. This, put it right there. I'll probably just break up what's left of this and put it down in there, but let's try it. It's not terrible. Like, if I took this camping with me and I opened it up, I would eat it. I wouldn't, wow, that cracker is, it's I don't know how they got away calling it bread. It's a cracker. It snaps like a cracker, stale like a saltine. I'm making an absolute mess breaking this up. Y'all came to watch me eat, so I'm sorry for my manners, but I'm eating an MRE on camera. So there you go. But all in all, that did add a little bit of flavor. The cracker really didn't. It added a texture, but the cheese did help. So we are gonna put, I'm gonna put all of this cheese in this bowl. And I'm just, you know, usually chili's got a lot of flavor to it, a lot of salt, a lot of fat, a lot of heat, you know, or maybe not, but normally it'll have some flavor to it. This is, it's just lacking something, like, and for the amount of sodium they say is in it, I'm surprised it doesn't taste salty, because I want to add salt to it. Wait, that'll help. That'll help. So let's mix all that in, and then I'm gonna eat another couple bites. It is way better with a good bit of that that cheddar cheese. That's cheese spread with the jalapenos, adds the heat, adds the salt, adds some flavor. So I definitely, if you get these, eat it with the cheese, because it really does elevate the whole dish. All right, so I'm gonna time lapse the rest of eating this. Y'all have already kind of heard my take on it, but if you stick around to the end, I have a little bit of bonus content for folks who want to. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna put this on time lapse, eat through what's left of this stuff, and if you stick around, we'll catch up at the end. All right, so for anybody that's still around, thank you for sticking around. We have upped our production value here. I've got 2 lights behind where y'all are. I bought a gimbal that the camera's sitting on, as well as these little mics from DJI. And I'm working, oh, that might've made some noise, sorry. And I'm working on getting a new overhead setup for my top-down view out in my office when I do puzzles and other things. But as this goes, thanks Brad for sending it to me. The main was all right once you added the cheese and stuff. Total calories will be right here somewhere when I edit them in post. That's the total calories. See how professional we're getting here? But yeah, if y'all want to pick up any of this stuff, hopefully I can get this posted while Amazon Prime is still going. I'll have links to all this in the description. I'll have links to, and those are affiliate links. If y'all use them, I might make a little bit of money just for transparency purposes. Also, I will have a link to the XMREs, but I've had military MREs that were honestly better than these. And right now, military MREs are reasonable. Like I just bought a couple of cases. I think I got 2 cases with a 2024, 2025 inspection date was what the listing said. Warnick military MREs, menus 1 through 24 for like 80 bucks, you know? So for 24 MREs, I think these typically run more than that. Now I will say, pros, their flameless ration heater, if you can get the gusseted bottom to work properly, works way better. I love the fact that it has this little zipper. So you zip that up and then it's got the steam holes. I did like that. So, and if it would stand up and quit falling over, then that would be a totally awesome little FRH, and it heated up fast. It was blowing steam in no time. We also got a couple of these desiccant do not eat snack things. The orange drink, I tried it again while I was doing the time lapse. It's bad, and I don't know if it's just that one, since it looked like it had gotten some moisture to it, or if it always tastes like that, but very medicinal taste, so not a fan of that at all. Corn kernels were good. Fig Newtons, or fig bars, were not as good as Fig Newtons, but they weren't bad. Like, I ate them, they were okay. And the main was good as long as you use the other stuff. The cracker, like, it's called Pilot Bread Single. That wasn't bread, that was a cracker. It was a giant cracker. As soon as I treated it like bread, y'all saw, went to bite and it like crumbled. So can't really recommend that. Wish they had thrown some tortillas or something in instead to try to eat the chili with. But all in all, not bad. Any of y'all who wanted to know that knife I opened it with, my wife got me this for Father's Day. It's that XXL Kalashnikov in the hot dog. My wife got it to me, and since y'all stuck around this long, hang on, I'm gonna go grab the box for it because it's cool. It looks like this picnic basket kind of pattern. So yeah, check that out. It's a little AK mag shaped box with a picnic blanket pattern that this giant knife came in. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. My wife got me that for Father's Day. I absolutely love it. And it's hilarious when you pull something that ridiculous out of your pocket. But anyway, thank y'all so much for checking it out. Thanks, Brad. And if you have not seen Brad's channel, click the link in the description. All right, so if any of y'all stuck around this long, I've faked y'all out a couple of times in Major League, but if any of y'all stuck around this long, I have a confession. That was not the MRE that Brad sent me in that box that I said I would eat on camera. This is a different MRE that Brad sent me when I won a giveaway he was doing a while back. The reason y'all saw this one is because I ate the other one and filmed it yesterday. That's right, I ate it yesterday. That was the chili and beans menu, not the Chili Mac menu. And the reason you're seeing this video is because this dummy, right here, filmed the entire thing out of frame. Y'all would have seen this and the hands moving around, and you never would have seen my face or me eating one bite of it. So this is how much I care about keeping my word. I ate 2 full MREs so that I could post this video.